Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello guys, this is a weird place to film, but I just wanted to come here and tell you guys, I have about 15 things to do immediately you arrive in the UK just to make the process of settling down easy for you. This is not everything, and I mean, you may have heard some of these things, but just this is just my own input to help you settle down basically. So if this is something you're interested in, keep watching. And my name is TFAD Florence Adenike, and yeah, let's get started. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. So the first thing I would say is to get a UK SIM card. So you need it for everything, like basically everything. You want to register for this, you need it. You want to register for that, you need it. You need a job, you need it. You need a house, you need it. You need to start calling landlords, you need it. You need a UK SIM card for everything. And along with that, I would say get a SIM plan. So the mistake I made when I got to the UK was to just do pay as I go. I just load every month the same way we do back in Nigeria. But here they have SIM plans where they can set up direct debits for you. So they just take the money from your account every month, a particular amount of money, pre-agreed amount of money in your bank account every month. And yeah, that's just it. It makes life easy for you, and also this helps with your credit history basically. So everything about the UK is credit history. So you want to start building your credit history even with the simplest of things, which is a SIM plan. Get it? Okay, so the second thing is to collect your BRP. This is obviously obvious. So whatever address you put in to collect your BRP, go there and collect it because you need your BRP for everything. Yeah. And the next thing after that, number 3, is to register for your NIN. This may seem like something trivial and you might want to delay it for later, but it really is simple to do, and you need it for some things. So just register for it. It's very, very easy to do, and they would send it in the mail for you. So whichever house you have, you have an Airbnb, your somebody is hosting you, anything like that, just to register for your NIN, it comes in the mail and you get it. The next thing, number 4, is register to vote. So in line with the credit history part, you want to register to vote because it also counts towards your credits. Not credit history now, but it helps somehow. Number 5 is register for your right to work and right to rent code. I'm going to be putting the link, all of the links that you need for these things in the description, so make sure to check that out. Your rights to work and your right to rent, I mean, as you're applying for jobs, as you're getting jobs, your employers will ask for your share codes. That's if you're on a student visa. If you're on a skilled worker visa, I'm not sure you need to do that. But yeah, right to rent code, your landlords would ask if your landlords will ask for your right to rent code, basically. So it's just go on there, put in a few details. After you collect your BRP, you put in your BRP number, all of those things. And then you just generate the code. The right to work code is, I think the right to rent code also is valid for like 3 or 4 months. So you have to renew it every 3 or 4 months or thereabouts. It doesn't cost anything, by the way. Number 6 would be to open a bank account. So I suffered this when I entered. I delayed opening a bank account mainly because I hadn't gotten a place. But wherever you are, you can use the address of that place. You can easily change your address for your bank account very easily on the app when you eventually settled. But you want to get your bank account opened, and it may take a while depending on the bank, and it may take some processes, you sending them this, sending them that. Everything is online, by the way. So you want to start the process of opening a bank account as soon as you get your BRP. Yeah. So get on it. If you haven't, get on it. And you can also open an online bank account. That's with the likes of Revolut, Monzo, blah, blah, blah. I'll put a link in the description for that too. I opened Revolut. I'm still using my Revolut. It's very valid. And yeah, you can use that, but you want to make sure you open an account with a physical bank, like a bank that you can go in physically. And that is because for some things like visas, most of them don't accept bank statements from like Revolut or Monzo or the likes. Number 7, start searching for accommodation. It's never too early. Start searching immediately you get in. Go on Spare Room, Zoopla, on the market, Gumtree, whichever platform. Search everywhere. And I used Spare Room mostly because I was looking for a share house. So because I'm alone, I just looked for one room in a share house, and it was cheaper than getting a flat or bedroom houses or any of those things. And it was also cheaper than staying in student accommodation. So yeah, win-win for me. Number 7 is you want to start your job search. So if you don't have a job, you came in on a student visa, blah blah blah, start your job search as soon as possible. It really is never too late. It took me almost 2 months to get my first job in the UK. The process, even when you do get an employer, the process of getting you onboarded and all of those things is long. So start your job search as early as possible. And in line with that, you want to get your DBS ready. So your DBS is like a police check for the UK. I know you've only just gotten here, but it is what it is. So yeah, get your DBS. Some employers would actually pay for your DBS for you. So you might want to just chill on that till when they are ready, but most employers won't. So if you want to just go ahead and do your DBS yourself, good. And also do not forget to put it on the DBS update system. It just helps so that if you get another employer, this employer, that employer, it's easy for them to just check your details on the DBS update system. Yeah, putting yourself on the DBS update system costs a few pounds. I think like between 13 to 15 pounds. I'm not sure now. So yeah, just so you know. In line with the job search is get your provisional driver's license. So if you already have your driver's license from your home country, you can use this to drive for a year when you're in the UK. But some jobs require you to have a driver's license. So if you don't have that, you want to register for your provisional driver's license and just get that, Number 8, after getting a house, you want to register with your GP. I think that's as simple as that. Go to the nearest GP, search on Google, search your nearest GP nearest to me, something like that. And yeah, go register there. When you get there, they might give you a form to fill, or they may just give you a link to fill. In my case, they gave me a link. It took me 5 minutes to register, and in like 2 or 3 working days, my NHS number arrived. So yeah, register with your GP, especially if you have kids. You never know what can happen. Register with your GP. The next thing, I don't know which number I'm on right now, but the next thing I would say is register with Credit Ladder. So in line with building your credit history in the UK, you want to register with Credit Ladder so that your rent is registered. So your rent is a way that you can also build your credit history. It's a bill you're paying, right? It's a constant bill you're paying. So you want to register with Credit Ladder so they can report your rent history to credit companies, and that way it just helps to boost your credit score. Yeah, the next thing I would say is get a support group. Yeah, so friends from school, friends from church, friends from work, friends around that have been here before you, something, you need it. Get a support group. Trust me, you will. If you have kids, you want to call your council to register your kids in school as soon as possible. That's just as easy as it sounds. Just call them. You don't need to go to the school physically or go to the council. Or just call them, and yeah, they would ask you for a few details, and you can get your kids registered as soon as possible. So the last thing I would say is that learning your way around in a new place is difficult and it's going to take a long time. You're going to be that person on your Google map, turning left, turning right for a long time. People that have been here for 2-3 years still do that sometimes. So do not worry, do not be ashamed when that happens to you. It's not new. Yeah. So yes, it's going to take a long time. So don't beat yourself up when you miss your route or something. Let Google Map be your best friend. And if you're in London, let Citymapper be your best friend. That's all I would tell you. Another tip is this is just about living in London generally. If you are on the escalators, stand on your right. Like, stand on your right, because on the other side, people that are rushing are going down. They're rushing down. So you want to stand on the place where everybody else is standing, and then the other set of people can keep going down. If not, I don't know what will happen to you because I've never done it, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching if you've watched so far, and I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button, click the notification bell beside it, and like this video if it helped you. Share it with people around you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.